Benny Loves You is a 2019 horror film that I don't know much about. I don't know where I found out about this one. Maybe, I think Dead Meat also covered the kill count for this movie, or one of those sites did. But this is a lesser known independent horror film written, directed, and probably edited by Jack Holt. He plays Jack, a man-child of sorts. He works for a toy company, and he doesn't have much prospects in terms of friends or dating or anything. He's very spoiled by his parents. He's really lazy. He would rather just not learn life skills, I guess. The opening of this film is amazing, to be honest. There's a bratty girl who demands a toy that she knows that her mom bought, that's saving for a birthday or something, and then a demon or something possesses one of her old toys and torments her for the film's opening. It's very dark, it's comedic. I thought the movie would be great because of this sequence, but this sequence is probably better than the whole movie. Jack's story is a little bit kind of boring because we don't really get the killer puppet till way later. But essentially he's demoted, I guess. And a lot of the humor just doesn't really work. Like his parents die in a terrible accident, so he's sort of left on his own devices, but he can't pay for the house for some reason. So the house is going to be taken over, so he starts trying to grow up a little bit. For example, one of the jokes is he puts on a self-help tape, and instead of being, your usual self-help tape, it's like a man's calming voice telling you you're a loser, you need to fix your whole life or whatever, and it's very on the nose. It's not... The entire movie's like this. It's like this weird sort of surrealist kind of humor that just doesn't quite hit the black comedy mark. When the killer puppet shows up, Benny, he basically cuts up all of the other toys that Jack has, and then there's some goofy police officers that show up. The whole movie takes a while to get started. I didn't mind the puppet effects. The puppet effects are okay. I would have preferred practical. Instead, Benny's floating around with a big knife and slashing people and leaving bodies. So the gore effects are okay. But I just felt the movie just didn't quite hit the right tempo. You want this to be like a black comedy where the puppet's killing everyone. It would have been probably better to have the puppet be the more central focus of the movie. Instead, they focus on a love interest, his job. His parents probably should have been killed by the puppet. That would have been more thematic, and they should have definitely worked on the horror, the comedy aspects, because they're not funny. And the horror aspects aren't that funny either. So overall, the movie is a genuine effort, though. It's all done by one person, low budget, but it's just, definitely could have been improved upon. Even with a low budget, you could have made this movie better. So I give Benny Loves You a 4 out of 10.